Good morning, student. How are you? And now today we will start the optional exercise, that is maths of class 10th. Exercise is 3.7, linear equation into variable of chapter 3. And this is the optional exercise, and one or two questions are important according to examination point of view. But all questions are not important, but you have to complete all the questions. Questions you have to complete. 8 questions are there. And please be careful to solve the question. First, I am reading the question first. The age of two friends Ani and Bizu differ by 3 years. Mean difference of age of Ani and Bizu by 3. It means if A is older than B, then age of Ani, A is Ani, B is Bizu. We will think A is older than B, so A minus B is equal to 3. It may be possible. Biju is greater than older than B, so B minus A. It may be possible that A minus B or B minus A, but I am solving only one option. And second option, second B minus A, you have to try yourself. It difference of the age of Ani and Biju is 3. So it means age of Ani minus age of Biju is equal to 3. Or we can say that age of Biju minus age of Ani is also 3. But we have to, I am solving by this way. You can do by this method, this condition also. Two conditions are there. If Ani is older, then you have to apply this. If Biju is older, then you have to apply B minus A. And we are assuming that A minus B is, Ani is older. Condition R2. A minus B is equal to 3. This you have to solve yourself. A B minus A. A minus B is equal to 3. It means difference of the age of Ani and Biju is 3. And the second option is Ani's father Dharam is twice as old as Ani. Ani's father Dharam D for Dharam is mean equal to, twice mean 2, as old as is Ani. I already told twice mean 2 times, and helping verb we will use as equal to. Dharam is equal to twice of age of Ani. It is mentioned in your book. And simply again, Biju is twice as old as. Biju is mean equal to, twice mean 2, as old as his sister C. C is Kathy. Kathy is the sister of Biju. So that means Biju is twice as old as Kathy. Here are the conditions. First condition, difference of the age of Ani and Biju is 3. Ani's father D is twice as old as Ani. Biju is as old as twice as old as his sister Kathy. And here next is, and the difference of the age of Kathy and Dharam is 30. And it means Dharam is the father of Ani. So that means father is older than the sister. So it means D minus C is 30. These are the conditions. So now we have to convert it into two variables. So it means first let present age of Ani is equal to X here, and present age of Biju is equal to Y here, is equal to Y years. And now first condition, what is A? X, according to question. X minus B is Y is equal to 3. Equation number first. And second is D. What is D? Age of D is equal to 2 of A. What is A? We assume A is equal to X. And now comma B is equal to 2C, and B is Y. B is Y. So D is in terms of X and Y in terms of C. But that means we want answer in X and Y. So I have answered D in terms of X, and we want C in terms of Y. So 2 is here multiplied, and that will transfer to the left hand side. It will divide. Y upon 2 is equal to C. This is C and this is D, and we know D minus C. D minus C is equal to 30. And what is D? 2x minus y upon 2 is equal to 30. And now taking LCM. LCM I think you can do it. LCM is 4x minus y is equal to 60. This is equation number second. And we solve first and second, and we will obtain the value of x and value of y. In this way we can solve. Is it clear? And now second question. One say means one person is A, other person is B. One say A says to B, give me 100 rupees. It means A is asking 100 rupees from B. It means the 100 rupees if given to A by B. If I give you 100 rupees to you, so it means 100 will added to you and 100 will subtract from my side. For example, if you have 1000 rupees and I have 2000 rupees. If you ask 100 rupees from me, then I will give 100 rupees to you. So it means you will get 100 plus and I will lose 100 minus. It means you are getting 100 rupees and I am losing 100 rupees. One say, give me 100 rupees. If the amount A has X rupees, A is asking 100 rupees, so A is getting 100 rupees more. So getting more means plus X plus 100 and B is giving 100 rupees to A. So it means B lose 100 rupees. B lose 100 rupees. So BY lose minus 100 rupees. X plus 100, Y minus 100. Y lose 100 rupees and give to A and A get 100 rupees means plus. And what the question is saying that I sell B. If he is asking that B will give 100 rupees to A, then X plus 100 and then Y minus 100. What he is saying? I means X plus 100, A is twice, is add this one. I sell then become, sell mean equal to become twice as rich as you, as much as rich as you. I sell twice as rich as you, Y minus 2. This is equation number first and now we have to solve it. Let one person has rupees X and second person has rupees Y. According to question, what the question is, X plus 100 is twice Y minus 100 and open bracket and form a equation. Open bracket yourself and this will be X minus 2Y is equal to minus 300. Equation number first. And you have to solve yourself how this equation you will obtain. And other replied, and now B replied for this. If you give me 10 rupees, B is asking 10 rupees from A. So it means B will receive 10 rupees from A. It means A will lose 10 rupees. A will lose 10 rupees. X minus 10. He has X rupees, lose 10 X minus 10. And this 10 goes to the B and B got more 10 rupees more. Y plus 10. He lose 10. He got 10 rupees more. And then what is saying? I sell. I mean this. He is answering the question. If you give me 10 rupees, 10 I sell. I means this B 6 times as rich as you. The money which you have, that will be 6 times. Means I will be 6 times than you. This is your second equation. It means I have 6 times than you have. So it means second equation. 6 bracket X minus 10 is equal to Y plus 10 and open bracket 6X minus Y is equal to 70 is this equation number second and find the value of X and Y. You solve yourself and answer check yourself. Question number third. A train covered a certain distance. Let the total distance, I don't know, uniform speed to certain, so AD is a fixed distance. A, B, distance between A and B. A and B are two stations and the distance between two stations is fixed, AB. A train has certain distance at a uniform speed. If the train would have been 10 km per hour faster, A, if the speed of, let the speed of train be X and the time taken to cover the distance Y. It means certain distance is fixed. It means if the speed of the train is X and time taken to cover the distance which is equal to Y. and we know the distance formula is equal to speed into time. Distance is equal to speed is x, time is y, and now distance is fixed. And what the question is saying now? If the train would have x km per hour faster, speed is now x plus 10, faster means more, and then it take 2 hour less. Time taken is y minus 2, and the distance is same. So distance is speed into time, x plus y into y minus 2. Simply, first case, new speed and new time. What is new speed? X plus 10 km per hour, and new time is y minus 2, this is r, and the distance is equal to speed into time. Speed, what is x plus 10 into time is y minus 2, this is distance, and we know the distance is xy. This is first and this is second. From first and second, from first and second, what we will get? From first and second, x plus 10 and y minus 2 is equal to xy, distance is same. And now open bracket, xy minus 2y 2x plus 10y minus 20 is equal to xy. Xy will cut, minus 2x plus 10y is equal to 20. Equation number first, third, and you can take 2 common. This is equation number first, minus x and now if the train was slower by 10 km per hour, now the speed is reduced, then the speed is x, and that will be reduced by 10, and that it take 3 hours more than the scheduled time. 3 hours more. 3 hours more means y plus 3. If the speed is decreased, then more time y plus 3, but the speed distance is equal to speed into time. Then we have to again the same condition for this. First, second and third. What is the third equation? Now, again the second case. And for a while I am rubbing this point, this one. And now, second case. Speed is new speed. New speed is equal to x minus 10 km per hour, and new time is equal to y plus 3 r. Then distance is equal to x speed into time y plus 3. This is speed into time, x minus y, and y plus 3 is equal to xy. And solve and find second equation. The fourth equation, this will be solved yourself. The answer will be 3x minus 10y is equal to 30. Equation number 4. And solve third and fourth. Solve third and fourth by the substitution, elimination, and cross multiplication, and you do yourself. Find the value of xy and do next question number 4. And now question number 4. The student of a class are made stand in a row. It means we have to make row. It means what is row? First row. Generally this will be row, not the vertical line. Here I am assuming that this is row. But in science it is column. If I am checking from here, the teacher are standing. This is one row, and this is second row, this is third row, this is fourth row, and this is one row. Number of students in one row: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means this is row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4. How many rows are? 4 rows. And in one row, how many students? 5. So 4 row, 5 student in row, their total number is 20. If number of row is 4 and in one row the student are 5, then the total number of student is 4 into multiply 5. And now the question, please. What the question is? The student of a class are made to stand in a row. Students are standing in a row. If 3 students are extra mean plus. 3 students extra in a row. It means total number of rows is equal to x. Number of students in one row is equal to y. It means in one row there are only y student and total number of row is equal to x. Then total student in one row student is y and number of row is equal to x. It means number of rows into student in one row. Number of student in one row. So what is your answer? X into y. X total rows, number of row is 4. A रो कितनी है? 4 है और एक रो में कितने बच्चे हैं? 5 हैं. तो टोटल स्टूडेंट कितने हो गए? 20. टोटल नंबर ऑफ रो 4 एंड नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट इन वन रो इज 5. देन द टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट इज नंबर ऑफ रो इनटू द नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट इन वन रो, x into y. And the first 3 students are extra in a row. 3 students extra in a row. Extra in a row. Number of students in a row is number of students in a one row y, and now how many students are extra? Plus 3 students are extra. It means number of students in one row 3 more than the previous one. And then if the number of students in one row will increase, then automatically number of row will reduce. Number of row will reduce. Why the number of row will reduce? Because increasing the number of students in one row. For example, if 4 row are there, row 4 and number of students in one row is 5, this will be 20. If we say row 5, so number of students in one row 4. अगर number of student एक रो में बढ़ाए जाएंगे, then number of row will reduced. So that how many number of row? One row is less. One row is less mean x number of rows, one row is less. Then the total student will always same. Number of student is always same, means x minus 1 into number of row y plus 3. This is the number of student, and it is equal to, this will be equal to what? X minus 1 and y plus 3 is equal to xy. And now solve yourself. This is the similar to the previous one. Open bracket, xy will cut, it will form a equation. And second, if 3 students are less in a row, now the number of students is 3 less. 3 less mean y minus 3. If the number of students in one row will reduce, then number of row will increase. How many number of row will be increased? That will be 2 rows will more. Number of row x, 2 rows will more. Number of row x and 2 row will be more. When number of in one row, number of students in one row is equal to y, 3 are reduced, 3 less. 3 less. Then the row are increased by 2. Then number of students will same. X number of row and y minus 3, and this is the total number of student. And I think the total number of student will always same. So that means x plus 2 and y minus 3 is equal to xy, and that will be solved similar to this one, previous one. What is xy plus minus 3x plus 2y minus 6 is equal to xy. This will cut, minus 3x plus 2y is equal to 6. This is equation number second, and first you will obtain from this equation. And now solve x and y. After finding the value of x and y, you have to put the value of x and y and multiply to each other, and then there will be a number of student. Number of row, you will answer get x and answer y, and you have to multiply to each x and y. It is your answer. जो आपकी x की वैल्यू आएगी, जो आपकी y की वैल्यू आएगी, दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे तो क्या होगा? टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट y Because number of row is x, number of student in one row is y. Question number 5. It is x, we know angle C is equal to 3 angle B. It means angle C upon me, this is B equation. And now 3 angle B is equal to 2 bracket angle A plus angle B. Now open bracket, open 3 angle B is equal to 2 angle A plus 2 angle B. Like term, this will be transferred to the left side. The sign will change. What is your answer? 3 angle B minus 2 angle B is equal to 2A. 3B minus B angle B is equal to 2 angle A. And from here, it means here is C in terms of B, and now similarly we have to reduce A in terms of B. Here is B is equal to 2A, then we can write B upon 2 is equal to angle A. This is angle A, this is angle C, and then what we have to do? We know angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 angle sum property. Now B in terms of, let, we can assume also, this depends on you. If you want to let x, then you can let angle B be x. Let angle B is equal to x, so angle C is equal to 3B is equal to 3x, and angle A is equal to angle B upon 2, it means x upon 2. This is a value of B, this is the value of C, this is the value of A. Or you can do directly. Either you have to let B x, or you can do directly. This depends on you. If you want to solve by this way, you can do it. Is it clear? Or, and now angle A is equal to angle B upon 2. Angle B is same. Angle C is equal to thrice of angle B. Thrice of angle B is equal to 180. And now taking LCM. What is your LCM? LCM is 2. So what will be the 2 LCM? Here is angle B plus 2 angle B plus 6 angle B is equal to 180. 9B, 9 angle B is equal to 360, and angle B is equal to 9. 300, B is equal to 340. Angle B is equal to 40. And from here we can find out the other values. 40, and this will be 120, and this will be 20. And then angle B is equal to angle A is equal to angle A. What is angle A? B by 2. Angle B by 2. What is B? 40. 40 upon 2 is equal to 20. Angle B is equal to 40. Angle C is equal to 3 angle B. 3 into 40 is equal to 120. This is your answer. Or you can do by letter X. And now question number last is 8. ABC cyclic quadrilateral. I think you know it very well in 9th class. Cyclic quadrilateral means sum of opposite angle in a cyclic quadrilateral is supplementary, and it should be the touch, mean vertices will touch to the circle. Or for example, देखें now, sorry, question देखें, find the angle A. We know the cyclic quadrilateral here is angle A plus angle C. Now check, A and C are opposite angle, so angle A plus angle C is equal to 180. What is A? 4y plus 20, and what is C? Minus 4x. This is equal to 180. So we can write 4x plus 4y. Here is plus, that will be goes to minus 160. 4 is common. 4 is common, and 4 will common take outside. 4 common ले लेंगे, minus 4 common, minus we will take minus. When we will take minus, then sign will change. Here is x plus minus, minus, here is 4, y is equal to 160, and that will be divided. X minus y is equal to 40, and this will be minus equation number first. And now similarly, angle B plus angle D, angle B plus D. What is angle B? 3y minus 5 minus 7x plus 5 is equal to 180, and now this will be solved it, and equation second. And after that, find the value of x and y, and this is your exercise 3.7, and your chapter is complete, and PT1 syllabus is complete. And I will try to give you extra question, and you practice at home as maximum as you can. Don't think कि आता है, but you have to practice the given question as much you can. जितने ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस करोगे इन क्वेश्चनों की, it will better for you and you will get good marks. And now your PT1 syllabus is complete and revised. The remaining question and the science, only two topic are left. Transportation in plant, transportation in animal, and acceleration. 3 topic are left. And be good day. Thank you.